Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to youtube.com/OneHourShower. So we're here in the middle of the summer and it is hot. I haven't made a video in about a week or two. I came down with a little bit of a cold, but I took some vitamin C, drank some water, exercised, sweated it out, got out of my system. I'm back today with a video that is really a subscriber request, and the video is titled How to Be Confident, How to Be More Confident. But I want to take a second to read you what this subscriber wrote to me. He basically said that he was raised in an environment where he was forced to obey, and now as he matures and grows into his looks, he notices others assert their dominance over him. He feels as if he needs permission to be himself. He's concerned with his newest and first serious relationship, and he feels he will struggle with confidence. So, I'm here to help you out. Make a video that will hopefully get you over that hump, or at least push you in the direction of where you want to go in life, which is confident. Everybody wants to be confident. It's something that is so fun to have because you can actually toy with confidence. You can throw it out there and play with it, and when you're truly confident, you can let others play with it and then throw it back to you. Whereas arrogance, you throw arrogance out and it just falls flat. No one catches it, no one plays with it, it just dies. So confidence is fun to have. It's a tool. It's great. So today I'm going to talk about ways to become more confident. Let's get right to it. What you want to do is accept your past and start moving on from the past, because not being confident is a very curable problem, and finding the cure for it, finding confidence, is a fun journey, one that will open up a lot of doors for you, and you'll meet a lot of new people and learn a lot about yourself and about life, and you'll go places you never imagined you can go before, all with confidence. So accept your past. Let's move on from it. It's a very curable problem. You're not going to be plagued and sickened for the rest of your life with lack of confidence. Secondly, very important, don't try to be something you're not. Just be you. So much cooler to just be you. The next thing is listening to your heart and not society or your friends or family when it comes to being cool and confident, because they tell you that having a fast car is very important, having huge muscles and a lot of money is very important, but to tell you the truth, that doesn't equate to happiness, confidence, success, and being cool. Sometimes the most confident people, at least that I've seen, have been homeless people or people that have hardly anything. They are the most confident people. So don't believe what society tells you, that you have to have something of monetary value to be confident. That's not true. All you need is your heart and your brain, and it's possible. Again, the same thing. If your hobbies are watching YouTube videos and collecting vintage toys and watching old movies that are in black and white, then do it. If that makes you happy and you have fun doing it, then do it. You don't have to go to a club on a Friday night or go to a bar on a Saturday night and get tanked and drink a lot of alcohol just to be cool. That doesn't, again, it doesn't equate to happiness or confidence. Doing what you love and having fun is what makes you more confident, not doing what everything tells you you should be doing. Just remember that moving forward. Do whatever you feel is right. The next piece of advice I would have is opening up to someone, maybe a friend or a family member or a stranger or a therapist. Be prepared to hear things you may not want to hear, or hear compliments of how great you actually are, and be able to handle both of those things. If someone compliments you, take it graciously and listen to what they're saying and understand why they may have said that and thank them for it. If someone has some critiques or some advice, just listen to them. You know, it doesn't have to get you all upset if they say something negative. Just listen to them. They may be talking to themselves, or they may be talking to the wall, or they may be talking to you or a group of people. Just take it with a grain of salt. But listen. Talk to someone and listen. Speak loudly, speak clearly, and don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Because if you're going to worry about that, then you're crazy. Because there are millionaires who have people around them who despise them or talk badly about them. So don't worry about what other people say, because no matter what you do or what you have in life or what you look like, people are going to talk about you. That's just a reality. And it's one that if you understand and accept, will give you strength, knowing that at any given moment, someone you believe likes you could say something bad about you, and that it doesn't affect you. It honestly doesn't affect you. That is a beautiful strength to have. So learn it. Maybe even expose yourself to some of that and say, hey, you know, how do you really feel about me? Be honest with me. It's okay to be honest with me, and take that in. Absorb that. Hear that negativity instead of fearing it and ignoring it. Open up to it and face it and fight that fear. It's going to give you strength, I tell you. My next piece of advice is something that I actually learned recently myself, and that is don't live life according to the memories in your head. And the reason I say that is because the memories that we believe define us, what we remember from our childhood or even a year ago or 5 years ago, are probably wrong. Our memory messes us up all the time, excuse me. So if we remember someone saying to us, let's just say this is a hypothetical. About a year ago, someone said to me in front of 2 of my colleagues at work, they said, hey, you messed up earlier, you should have put the blue thing inside the box and not the circle. And in my head, I processed that as, oh my God, this person just yelled at me in front of everyone. Now remember the truth. The truth is there were 2 people in the room, and this person kind of casually told me about the mistake I made. But I walked away thinking that they yelled at me in front of everyone. And as I think that more and more, even though at first I know that's not the reality, that becomes the reality, and that memory ends up making me be differently at work. So now at work, I'm walking around every day saying, that person yelled at me in front of everyone. That person yelled at me in front of everyone. So I've learned recently, do not trust your memory. Your memory is your own worst enemy. Moments you believe define you, or moments that you believe happened, may not have actually happened. The room may have been a different color or a different shape, or the person may have been laughing when you think they were yelling and pointing a finger, or there may have been 4 people around who weren't even listening when you believe that there was a group of people staring at you while this was happening. Don't trust your memory. Live in the here and now. When it comes to being confident, having that as a strength and basing what you do every day off the day before and that day is so important. I've just come to that realization within the past couple weeks. And a realization is when your mind and your body connect to understand something. Knowing is one thing, understanding is different. When you combine the 2 of those, you realize something. You can know how to drive when you're a kid because you're watching your parents do it, and you can understand how a car works because you see the oil guy putting oil in it. But you realize what driving is when you're behind the wheel for the first time and you're driving. So I realized, don't trust your memory. It's an enemy. It's an enemy. Unless these thoughts are beautiful and pure and fun and happy, which probably are lies too, then get rid of them, honestly. Alright, now let me get rid of all that excitement because I discovered something new in myself. And I do get excited when I discover something new in myself. Let's move on. Okay, the next thing is remind yourself how awesome and amazing you are. Go out, buy yourself your favorite shampoo, your favorite chapstick, your favorite cologne, a new pair of shoes, and exercise. I would recommend exercising. Even if you don't like it, try it. Give it a shot. Run a half a mile, and then try and run 2 or 3, or go to the gym and try and lift some weights. Who cares if they're heavy weights or not? Exercising releases endorphins that are like drugs. They really, really, really make you high, guys. I'm not even kidding when I say that. I used to exercise when I was young, and I stopped for a period of time, and I just got back into it. And I said to myself, you are so stupid for ever stopping, because the endorphins that are released during exercise are so amazing. They make you feel so good. So exercise, treat yourself good, and remind yourself of how good you are every single day. Calmly and confidently stand up for yourself. If you feel someone is being disrespectful to you or being rude to you, or you just feel like you don't like where the conversation's going, you don't like the tone of it, then stand up for yourself. Tell them you don't like it and you're not going to have any more of a conversation. And do it calmly. You don't need to get angry or aggressive to prove your point. Eat a balanced meal, take multivitamins, have a good sleep-wake cycle, get to bed 8 hours a night if you can. The next thing is speaking positively, speaking positive to other people and to yourself. And if you do feel like you have a thought that is negative or it's negatively rooted, then try your best to craft it in a way that's a little less negative or a little bit more positive or humorous, so that at least you can have a conversation that's true to you, it's honest, but it's not going to freak someone out or push them away. You're giving it to them, and a little bit slowly. So try your best to only say good things to yourself, about yourself, to others, in your head. Positive, positive, positive. The negativity, you know what? You'll have time for that when you're an old man or you're an old woman. Save the negativity. Laugh now, cry later. The last piece of advice before I wrap this up is breaking patterns that you feel are negative or detrimental to you or your health. So if it's, going a certain place, then stop going there if it makes you feel badly. And if it's a person, then stop associating with them. Honestly, sometimes we're in these toxic relationships with people we think are our friends, and we're trying to hold on to that friendship. it's okay to let it go. If it makes you feel negatively, if patterns are making you feel badly, then just break them. Just come right down the middle with an axe and break them and do something different. And if your pattern is something that makes you feel good, you think you still need it, then change it just a little bit. And you'll notice yourself changing it more and more. And once you do break that pattern, even for a day or for a minute or for a month or whatever, you'll find yourself deviating more from the pattern. And think about it. If this pattern has led you to the point where you're feeling unconfident, negative, and not cool, then what do you have to lose? Break it, because it might make you feel more positive. You have nothing to lose, and honestly, the patterns you're in are what's making you feel not confident and negative. So break those patterns. I hope this video helps you guys. You are the best. I miss making videos. I was sick for a little while, but I am back. And please send me your requests, your messages, anything to youtube.com/OneHourShower. Make sure to thumb it up. I'll see you guys around. Peace.